Come into a comfortable lying down position, however that looks like for you. Connect to your natural breathing, not changing it in any way. Feel the subtlety of breathing in and breathing out. Relax all of your body to the ground, feeling heavy. Release tension from your facial muscles and release all parts of your body that is holding tension. We always want to be intentional with our practice. For this flow, I invite your intention to be loving and kind towards yourself. Remind yourself of your intention throughout your practice to give you strength. During this full moon in Capricorn, we are still in Cancer season. Life may feel unbalanced, so you may feel lost or confused during this time. Know that it's okay to feel this way. We must go through change in order for growth to happen. You may feel uncomfortable and extra sensitive during this time, or know that others around you might be feeling this way too. Trust that whenever we feel like this, the universe has something bigger in store for us. After the confusion, there will be clarity, but only after we do the inner work for ourselves. Make the time and effort to do something to cultivate clarity and receive answers we might be looking for. For example, you could take a walk in nature, you could do some journaling, breath work, and yoga is very beneficial for this. Stay connected to your breathing. Take a moment to observe your own life. How many times have you thought things are going to transpire, and yet naturally you got to where you needed to be? You don't need to understand everything. Just know and feel deep down that everything is and will be okay. Now, let's come into 3 rounds of deep belly breaths. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your lower belly. Exhale where you are. Inhale, expand your belly, and then let your chest expand and rise. Exhale, release from your chest, and then release your belly. Inhale, breathe into your belly and let the breath rise up to your chest. Exhale, release from your chest and then down to your belly, relinquishing all that no longer serves you. One last time, big deep inhale into the belly, rising to the chest, and exhale, let go completely and return to your natural breathing. Place your arms back down by your sides. To connect breath with movement, start with a soft inhale and lift your arms up overhead, placing them by your ears. Complete your inhale. Begin your exhale as you take your arms back down by the side of your body and complete your exhale. Inhale again, lifting your arms up overhead. Complete your inhale. So containing the movement within the breath. Exhale, lower the arms back down by your sides. Return to your natural breathing. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale with your hands gently pulling on your knee to your chest. Inhale, lower your leg back down. Exhale, bring your left knee towards your chest. Gently pull closer with your hands. Exhale, lengthen the leg back out long. Now taking both feet slightly off the floor, hands on the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring knees towards your chest. Inhale, lengthen, bringing your knees back to center. Exhale, bring your knees back to your chest. Inhale, bring legs back to center. Exhale, last pull of knees towards the chest. Inhale, bring your legs up into a right angle. Exhale, take your legs over to the right onto the floor and turn your head to the left, coming into a twist, trying to get your left shoulder to the ground. Breathing here. Inhale, bring your legs back through center. Exhale, take your legs to the left side, turning your head to the right, trying to keep the shoulder to the ground. Breathe into this twist. Inhale, bring your legs back up to center, keeping the knees bent. Place both feet onto the ground, coming into Bananasana. Pressing your feet into the ground, lift your hips up and place them over to the right side of the mat, securing your hips to the ground. Place your chest and head over to the left side. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Then walk your legs Also to the left side, making your body into a banana shape, feeling the stretch on your right side body. Breathing here. To deepen the stretch, you can place your right foot over your left, and with your left hand, you can gently pull your right wrist over to the side more. On your next inhale, come back through center, lifting your hips up, taking them over to the left side, keeping your hips grounded there. Reaching your arms up overhead, bringing them and your legs over to the right, breathe into the left side body. Again, for a deeper stretch, you can place the left foot over the right ankle and reaching for your left wrist with your right hand. Complete your next exhale, then inhale, align your body to center. Taking your hands in a diamond shape like this, place underneath your sacrum. Inhale, rock your knees towards your chest, then exhale, pressing into your forearms, engaging your core. Slowly, with strength, rock yourself up to seated and come onto your knees in Vajrasana. Inhale, take a slight back bend. Exhale, align the spine straight and long. Roll your wrists in one direction and then the other. Place your fingers on your shoulders. Make 3 big circles with your elbows going forwards, rotating your shoulder joints, and then 3 big circles backwards. Coming onto all fours, wrists under shoulders, knees in line with hips. Inhale, lift the tailbone up, arching the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin under, rounding the spine. Inhale, look up, bring shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring shoulder blades apart, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, continuing cats and cows, but circling the head and the hips one way, making sure to breathe into this movement. And circling the other way also, warming up all parts of the spine here. Inhale, coming back to center, lengthen the spine. Exhale, place your left hand in the middle of the mat. Inhale, reach your right hand up to the sky, creating a twist. Exhale, take your right arm underneath your body, lying the right side of your head and shoulder onto the mat, coming into thread the needle pose, ensuring hips stay above the knees here. Invitation to lengthen your left arm forwards to the top of the mat and coming up onto the fingers to deepen the stretch in the shoulder. Breathing here. If your left arm is long, bring the hand next to your face, pressing into it using your core to lift yourself back up. Inhale, twisting to the right, reaching the arm back up to the sky. Exhale, lower the right hand to the center of the mat where your left hand was. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky, twist to the left, reach up. Exhale, thread your arm through and underneath your body, lying the left side of your head and shoulder to the ground. Again, invitation to lengthen your right arm long to the front of the mat and onto your fingertips to deepen the shoulder stretch. Breathe. Bring your right hand next to your head, press into it to lift yourself up. Inhale, reach the left arm up high, twisting. Exhale, lower the hand down. Take a breath here. Keeping your hips above your knees again, we come into Anahatasana, a lovely pose to open the heart center. Slowly walk your hands forwards, letting your chest come to the ground. Option to have your forehead on the ground, or for a deeper stretch, look forwards with your chin on the ground. Breathe into your heart space. With each exhale, release a little more. On your next exhale, rounding through the spine, pressing into your forearms, come to lie on your front into Sphinx pose. Looking forwards, not up with your head, not to overstretch the neck. Take a few breaths here. Find power in this pose. Exhale, bring your hips back to your feet, knees apart, feet together into wide-legged child's pose. Breathe deeply in and out of your belly. For a deeper stretch in the shoulders, you can come up onto your fingertips. Having palms firm on the ground, feet come hip distance apart. Inhale, wave your body forwards into Bhujangasana. Knees stay on the ground. Exhale, round through the spine and bring your hips back into child's pose. Inhale, wave forwards, look up. Exhale, come back to child's pose. Flow through this movement in a wave-like motion, keeping it fluid. Invitation to close your eyes and breathe through this movement. On your next exhale, tuck the toes, bring your hips back, pressing into your hands, lift the hips up into downward facing dog. Fingers spread apart, shoulders away from the ears. Invitation to pedal out the feet here, stretching the calves. Be gentle here, don't force anything. Inhale, lift your left leg up, keeping the hips square. And exhale, open up the left hip, bending and circling the knee to open the hip, keeping the shoulders square here. Inhale, straighten your left leg to the sky. Exhale, take the left foot over to the right side of the mat, transferring your weight into your right hand, reaching your left arm up, chest opens to the sky into Wild Thing. Pressing into the outer edges of your right foot to stay grounded. You can circle your left arm around to rotate the shoulder joint. Last inhale, then exhale, come back into three-legged dog, lifting your left leg to the sky, and exhale, lower down into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Notice any difference in your legs and hips. You can pedal out the feet again here. Complete your next exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up, keeping the hips square for a moment, and then opening up the right hip, taking the right leg higher, bend the right knee and flex the foot as you rotate in circular motions. Inhale, straighten and lift your right leg back up, and then taking it over to the left side of your mat, keeping the left foot grounded. Reaching your right arm up and over, chest lifts up to the sky. Stretching out the shoulder, make big circles with the arms. Exhale, bring both hands back to the mat. Inhale, keep the right leg lifted into three-legged dog. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. No rushing here, take your time, be gentle with yourself. Exhale, meet me in downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, wave forwards into a plank and lower your body down, knees, chest, chin. We will come into a few rounds of back bends here, so take the feet slightly wider than hip distance apart to help protect the lower back. Keep wrists under shoulders, forehead to the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your pubic bone down into the ground. Inhale, think of lifting your chest up to the sky, engaging back muscles into cobra pose, keeping the eyes looking ahead and not upwards. Exhale, lower, release, placing one cheek to the ground and rest here. Inhale, placing your forehead to the mat, lengthen the body. Exhale, engage your core, back and leg muscles. Inhale, lift your chest off the ground, not using your hands so much, they are just there for support. Exhale, slowly release back down, turning to lie on your other cheek. Place your arms out long beside your body. Breathe here. Option to come into another cobra pose here with your hands under your shoulders for support, or you can join me in Shalabhasana with your arms long, palms face down. Inhale, lengthen the body. Exhale, engage and prepare. Inhaling, lift your arms and legs off the floor. Extend your fingertips back towards the feet, drawing the shoulder blades down and back. Keep your gaze forward and down. Breathe. On your next exhale, slowly release down, turning your head to one side. You can use your hands as a pillow. Energetically release this posture. Take your attention to your heart space. Notice any sensations there. Coming into a deep shoulder opener, take your right arm, place it in a right angle, elbow in line with your shoulder, palm face down. Press into your left hand, taking your left leg up and over to the right side to lie on your right side body. Place your left foot where you feel the right intensity for you. Breathe into this stretch. On your next exhale, come to lie on your front again. Inhale into your chest with a sense of expansion. Placing now your left arm in the right angle position. Exhale, transfer your weight to the left side of your body to open up the left shoulder. Breathe. Gently come back to lying onto your front. Press into your hands to lift your hips up and back into seed position. Child's pose with your arms long behind you. A nice counter pose for the back bends. You can gently rock from side to side if that feels good. Close your eyes, just breathe and let go here for a moment. Option to stay here or to come into Shavasana or a comfortable seated position. Wherever you are, get comfortable and close your eyes. Throughout this practice, we have flowed through some heart-opening poses. In light of this, I invite you to contemplate, how do you practically give love to yourself? And is your inner voice as loving and kind as it should be? Just think about this for a moment. No love is perfect, so don't expect perfection from yourself. Instead, be curious, explore your thoughts, gently observe, and work to change them for a more positive love towards yourself. Inevitably, how you love yourself will affect the love you give to those around you. Take a few minutes now, if you have time, or later on, to develop a language of internal love, which anchors and feels safe within you. Write it down and return to it when you notice yourself slipping back to old patterns of thinking, which you will, because we're only human. Feel the support of the universe. It's an inevitable time for growth, but don't try to force anything. Just actively change the way you give love to yourself and know that you will be okay. Namaste.